Hey, good morning, guys. So, for the last several weeks, I've been really busy on set, and the other day I was working on a movie, and I was working with a gentleman who told me a story of how he had landed a co starring role on a major hit TV show. I was super excited for him because it's one of my favorite shows. It's probably one of your favorite shows as well. And I told him how proud I was of him and how excited I was for him, and that I would love to have that experience just once, just so I could see what it was like. And he said to me, well, just ask the universe. Just put it out to the universe, and the universe will give it to you. And then he proceeded to tell me all of the things that he had asked for and received from the universe. But I had stopped tracking at that point. My mind was going 100 miles an hour. And as I thought about the conversation later, I was just so grateful for the God of the Bible, and how the God of the Bible is the creator of the universe. He's bigger than any situation, and yet he is personal enough and interested enough to be intimately involved in my day-to-day life. The God of the Bible is full of character and full of attributes. He's not a one-dimensional genie in the sky ready to take my order. He's full of character, and he is heavily invested in growing my character. And I know this because there are situations that I have asked for to be fixed, and it didn't really go the way that I wanted. And so one situation in particular, I was not praying but pleading for him to change it. And he kept telling me to stand up for myself. And I was refusing because the person that I needed to stand up to, I was afraid of the consequences. I was afraid of the repercussion because I knew that there was going to be a lot of anger. And so I kept saying, no, I'm not going to stand up for myself. I want you to fix it. I want you to stop this person from behaving that way. I want you to just heal this situation. But God kept admonishing me to stand up for myself. And so I finally relented. And one day I got my voice and I stood up and I said, no more, enough is enough. I'm not going to play this game anymore, and I'm not going to allow myself to be treated this way anymore. And as soon as I did that, the situation began to change. The relationship began to heal, and restoration continues to take place in ways that I never could have imagined in a million years. And so my point is that when I allow God to be in control of my life, not me in charge of him, telling him what I want, but when I allow God to be in charge of my life and I put my life into his care, the more me I become. That's the real irony. It's not that I am less me, it's that I am more me. I'm not a robot. I am wiser and stronger and happier and have more peace and contentment than I've ever had in my entire life. And in John 15, Jesus says, if I remain in you and you remain in me, you may ask whatever you want in my name and I will give it to you. And that's quite a promise. Now, granted, that's a huge disclaimer because I have to, remain in him and ask, whatever I want in his name. And that's a whole nother dissertation, a whole nother video altogether. But the point is that God is for me. God wants to heal situations through me, not outside of me, but he wants to grow my character so that every situation that I'm involved in changes and is restored and is redeemed, not because of who I am, but because of who he is, and because he is really invested in growing my character. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and have a good day. Bye.